Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our worldwide audience, to our great attendees of the 7th batch of the Mentoring Certified Program. I, Professor Nadarat Koch, the co-founder of IIU Europe, the president of IIU Research Center, welcome you to the day 2. Our Sir Piyush Pandit, our founder, is giving us this opportunity, and he's a visionary educationist, and always he has a dream to provide education to every learner across the world. So he believes that the world is changing drastically, and there is a need to make changes in education system. And at IIU, with our founder Sir Piyush Pandit and our great IIU team, we are making this every day. We want to thanks to our great COO, Dr. Snigdha Kadam, for making this great program. As Professor Ravi yesterday said, she is a pillar of the IIU team. Yes, she's working very hard for the team and for IIU.
Dr. Ravi, we can hear you.
Please mute yourself. Let me mute Professor Ravi. Okay, he's muted. IIU is offering this platform and the massive open online courses. We are affiliated and accredited with the World Education Organization, International Accreditation, United Nations. We spread our wings in 195 countries, the 6 continents, with 1,000+ experienced and qualified global educators across the world. IIU is registered in India, Australia, Nepal, and with the USA government. Digital education by IIU is for all, without any hurdles, as per the own wish of the learners and without any financial stress, which is easily accessible in every corner of the world. Yesterday, we started our first day, and we have a great training with our great Dr. Ravi Kumar Kies from India. Today, we are continuing with the day 2. And with us, we have a great Professor Karudin Sukhmarmin, FSILT. He's an adjunct professor at Taylor's Lakeside University, adjunct professor at Asia Metropolitan University, industry advisor, Emeritus University, a lifetime associated Oxford Center for Leadership, Oxel. Our Professor Karudin is amazing. That is sharing his knowledge, working very hard. Today, I'm sure that you will all be inspired with him. But Professor Karudin, listen, before we start with you, our Sir Charles is coming. Let us sing him happy birthday.
Yes, I just admitted him. Happy birthday. Sir Charles, are you there?
Happy birthday.
Charles.
Professor Charles,
Birthday
where
boy
are
is not to be
you?
seen on the screen.
Professor Charles, I think that we lost him. Yes, we lost him. He joined and then again we lost him. He's joining. He's trying to join.
Great.
He's trying to join. Professor Charles, happy birthday. Professor Charles is still connecting. Okay. Professor Charles, a birthday cake.
Yeah, I'm a boss. Good day.
Good day.
Happy
birthday.
Professor Charles and Gloria. Happy birthday. Come.
It's a pleasure once again.
You will not open the camera today.
I'm going to open. I will open very soon. I'm going to open very soon.
Okay. Professor Charles, will we start then? Professor Karudin will start, okay? If you are not opening the camera.
Who is not opening? So can I start now, Professor Nada?
Yes, Professor Karudin, welcome. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Professor Nada. Welcome, everyone. Good day, good morning, good night, wherever you are on planet Earth. I'm going to continue or to carry on with this mentor development program, batch 7. This is day 2, 15th July 2023, 8 p.m. It's supposed to start at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. In a while, I will share my slides. Okay, I will be picking up or carrying on with what Dr. Ravi Kumar, KS, has shared with us yesterday. So I will pick up from where he left. Let me share my screen. Yeah. Okay. Can you see my screen, guys?
Put up a full screen.
Okay.
Wonderful. Yes,
Beautiful.
great.
Yes.
Great.
All right. Let me move on. This was the batch 6 that we had. Okay. Yesterday, Dr. Kumar covered introduction, mentor. I will be doing module 3 and module 4, which is entitlements and skills. Okay. Let me move on. Normally in my training skill sessions, I will not be complete if I don't do this little exercise of mine. My favorite. Okay, guys, if you're looking at my screen, choose one of the diagrams below. Don't take too long, okay? And then once you have chosen, okay, then you can pick that choice and put it in the chat box. Okay, whether you choose a square, a triangle, a circle, a rectangle, or a squeegee. Some countries they call it squeegee. In some countries they call it zigzag. It doesn't matter which one it is. Okay. If you have chosen, okay. Okay. I will now share with you, okay, what it means. Okay. You only choose one, okay? And then don't change your mind after you see what it means. I'm going to show you now what it means. All right? That's it. Okay. We call this a geometric psychology. Okay. If you had chosen a square, that means you're a hard worker. You like structured and organized environment. You love data. You're dependable. You're tenacious. You like to do the job yourself. You like things in writing. You make sure things get done well. You like lots of details, and you will not tolerate sloppy work. Okay. If you had chosen triangle, that means you're a leader. You're very focused. You love recognition. You're very sure people. You're outspoken, very focused on goal at hand. You love lists and sticky notes. Independent. You like to do your own thing, okay? And you always get the best deals. So if you had chosen a triangle. Now, if you had chosen a rectangle, what it means is you are sick of being a square and reaching upwards like a triangle. Excited, unpredictable, excellent student, less frozen than other students or employees, team players, and thinks well in groups. Okay, if you had chosen a rectangle. Now, if you had chosen a circle, that means you are someone who likes harmony, you are fun, you are nurturing, you're a caretaker, you love people with problems so that they can help them solve problems or you can help them solve problems. You're a best listener and best communicator. You have good gut ideas. You are trustworthy. You cannot stand conflict and you have a hard time saying no. You have many friends though. This is the problem. Okay, and then if you had chosen a squeegee or a zigzag or a scribble, okay, the other word for it is a scribble. What it means is you are an open-ended person. You are most creative. You are highly conceptual, you have highly conceptual, broad ideas. Ask what if a lot. Future-oriented, not a detailed person. You have lots of ideas, both good and bad. You're a good troubleshooter and has a short attention span. So you're a bit like the Gen Z, okay, or the millennials or the Gen Y. They have very short attention span, just like my grandchildren. They see something on the video and then they see something and then they move on to the next one. So if you have chosen scribble, so you are like one of those young things that is around the world a lot today. Okay. Now, let me move on. Okay. Okay. Again, this is my favorite. In the old VUCA, we need to give new leaders Viagra. What does VUCA stands for? Volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. So you need to give them Viagra, which means you need to give the young people, the new leaders, Viagra. Not the Viagra I know what you are thinking of. Yeah, it's a different Viagra. This Viagra stands for you need to be able to make them versatile, make them inspiring. Okay? Because you're preparing new young leaders. You need them to be assertive. You need them to be gung-ho. You need them to be resourceful. And you need them to have speed or agility. That's the old VUCA. Now, after the COVID, we have a new VUCA. So we define VUCA differently. In the new normal, VUCA needs a new vaccine. In other words, the new VUCA after the COVID, we defined it as vision, understanding, clarity, and agility. The old VUCA is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Okay. Now the new VUCA is you need to have vision, understanding, clarity, and agility. And to prepare young leaders, we need to give them vaccine, which is about the same thing. Okay. They need to be versatile, they need to be assertive, they need to be competent, they need to be collaborative, they need to be inspiring, they need to have good networking, and you need to empower them. So similarly, if you are a mentor, these are the kind of things you need to make sure your mentees get from you. Right? Let's move on. Okay. Module 3, entitlement. Okay, let's talk a little bit about leadership. Leadership. A mentor should be a good leader. Okay. A leader who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Now, leadership is the ability of an individual or a group of individuals to influence and guide followers or other members of an organization. Leadership quality is a very important aspect of the mentor. I repeat this here. Leadership quality is a very important aspect of the mentor. Let's move on. You know, I have 90 minutes to share with you this day 2, but I have about 200 over slides. No, just kidding. Don't worry. We will finish it nicely in 90 minutes. Okay, leadership, management, feedback, inspiration, strategy, coaching, what have you, okay? Skills, team, improvement, target, and all that. Let's move on. Okay, again, what is leadership? Integrity, vision, positive attitude, sense of humor, solid communicator, and inspiring. So when you are a leader, when you are in a leadership position, when people ask you what is leadership, it is an element of all this, and perhaps probably more. Let me move on. Okay, leadership again, teamwork, ethics, vision, responsibility, mentor, see, mentor there, support, goal, communication. Let's move on again. Okay, qualities of leadership. Willpower, honesty, efficient communication, knowledge, consistency, visionary outlook, selflessness, and courage. Again, on leadership. Okay, compassion, confidence, passion, sincerity, sensitivity, honesty, determination, integrity, humility, courage, positivity. So these are leadership qualities. Let's move on. Again, great leadership means you have honesty, you delegate, you are committed, you are creative, you communicate, you have a good attitude, and you have a good sense of humor. You need to have a sense of humor. The great leaders normally have a sense of humor. They are able to tell a joke, and they are able to laugh when someone or their team cracks a joke. That means he's a great leader. If some leaders, if you tell a joke, they will chase you out of his room. That's a lousy leader, based on my own corporate experience. Okay? So humor is important. Now, again, leadership. Support, teamwork, motivation, competence, skills, responsibility, communication, power. Let's move on. Okay, the profession. The profession of a mentor. The mentor should be an expert in his profession. A profession is an occupation, trade, craft, or activity in which one has professed expertise in a particular area. A job, especially one requiring a high level of skill or training. Now, a mentor should be the master of the subject. He should have in-depth knowledge about his profession and subject. He should be able to understand loopholes. Now, a good learner, a good coach, an expert are a few of the qualities of the mentor. Let's move on. Subject expertise and resource person. Now, a resource person is a person with expertise in a certain area who may be called upon as necessary to perform a task or provide information. Now, a mentor is a trained resource person who is there to answer questions and offer support. Not to solve the problem, okay? Don't remember this, to offer support. Mentors don't solve problems for you. Mentors are there to give support to mentees. That is very important. Most people make the mistake. If they think that you're a mentor, then he will be solving all the problems for you. That's the biggest mistake, okay? For both the mentor and the mentee. You need to remember that. Okay. Now, vision. A vision is a sense by which the qualities of an object as the color that make up its appearance are perceived through a process in which light rays entering the eye are transformed into signals that pass through the brain. Now, a mentor should be a visionary. His vision should be clear. Commitment. A commitment is a promise or agreement to do something. It is a responsibility. Notice I pronounce it slowly. It is a responsibility. Commitment is defined as a willingness to give your time and energy to something that you believe in, or a promise or firm decision to do something. Commitment leads to action. Action brings your dream closer. A mentor should be committed to his profession and vision. Without commitment, mentor cannot have that in anything. When mentor is committed to something, he accepts no excuses, but gives only results. Team building. Team building is the action or process of causing a group of people to work together effectively as a team, especially utilizing activities and events designed to increase motivation and promote cooperation. Now, team building is a structured practice in the skills teams need to perform optimally at work. The purpose of any team building is to build a stronger unit of people working together. Team building has many benefits in every endeavor. It improves productivity, increases employee motivation, encourages collaboration, and builds trust and respect among employees. Next. Now, the mentor is responsible for team building. Okay, I repeat it. The mentor is responsible for team building. What is the importance of team building? Okay. Number one, builds trust. Number two, regulates communication. Number three, increases productivity. Number four, brings people together. Number five, fosters creativity and learning. Number six, healthy competition. Number seven, makes people more acceptable. Number eight, resolves conflict. Number nine, employees can acquire skill. And number 10, improves company culture. So that's some of the importance of team building. I'm sure there are more, right? The importance of team building again. Now, the importance of team building is all about practice. Practice. When a team participates in team building activities, they're really preparing for important real-world situations that demand cohesion. That demands cohesion. Okay. Benefits of team building activities. Now, the benefits of a team building event for work include improving the 3 C's. Okay, remember this? If after this you don't remember anything else, you just remember the 3 C's, I'm fine with them. Collaboration, communication, and companionship. Enhancing these 3 team competencies then leads to additional halo benefits, including better morale, stronger motivation, and unified company culture. Okay, non-judgmental. What do you mean by non-judgmental? A mentor must never be judgmental. A mentor must be unbiased, unprejudiced, prejudice-free, accepting, non-partisan, neutral, non-aligned, just like the non-aligned nations, okay? Non-discriminatory, anti-discrimination, objective, disinterested. Disinterested means disinterested in other things that is not related to the team building or related to what he is supposed to do as a mentor. Okay. Dispassionate. So which means to say he is detached, dispassionate, no passion. Okay. And then he is tolerant, is liberal, he or she is permissive, broad-minded, undogmatic, and unprescriptive. So in other words, a mentor must be all of this. You must not be, passionate. You must not be sentimental. You must not be, what do you call, sensitive, very dogmatic, or prescriptive. You must be all of this: undogmatic, unprescriptive, okay, liberal, permissive, detached, tolerant. Right. Let's move on. Yes, the mentor needs to be non-judgmental. Listening without judgment builds essential rapport. Next, feedback without judgment is empowering. Both are learned skills. In other words, you can learn the skills. It's not something that you are born with. A lot of things you are not born with. You can learn it, or you can unlearn it. Okay? Both enable the mentor to make their own decisions and plans with support and guidance, and both create a communication style that can enhance any relationship. Very important, guys. Non-judgmental. The mentoring skills model. Okay, I'm sure Ravi has shared this yesterday. Shared core skills. The mentee specific skills. What are they? Acquiring mentors, learning quickly, showing initiative, following through, managing the relationship. And then the mentor specific skills. Okay, instructing, developing capabilities, inspiring, providing corrective feedback, managing risk, and opening doors. Okay, the mentee has specific skills. The mentor also has specific skills. The convergence of these skills would be when you share these core skills, the outcome will be the ability to listen actively, the ability to build trust, the ability to encourage, and the ability to identify goals and current reality. So that's why mentors and mentees need to converge their skills. Okay? It cannot happen in one particular way. There's no one road to it. Two roads must converge together to have these positive outcomes. We call that shared core skills. Let's move on. Okay, core mentoring skills. Both mentors and mentees should utilize the following core skills in their mentoring partnerships, which we saw just now. Number one, listening actively. Active listening is the most basic mentoring skill. The other skills build on and require it. When you listen well, okay, you demonstrate to your mentors and mentees that their concerns have been heard and understood. Okay. As a result, they feel accepted by you and trust builds. The way you indicate you're listening intently is by performing several observable behaviors. Mentors should, see, I put that in yellow, reflecting back certain comments to show you've grasped the meaning and feelings behind the message. Next one, use appropriate non-verbal language, such as looking directly into people's eyes, nodding your head, listening slightly towards their frowning, or smiling wherever appropriate. The third one, avoid interrupting mentors and mentees while they're talking. Okay, remember, and show interest in things they've said in the past. Summarize the key elements. Next, now, resist the impulse always to turn the conversation to your experiences and opinions and to find immediate solutions to problems you may be hearing. This is a mistake a lot of people make, a lot of bosses make. Okay, listen carefully first. Okay, that's what mentors do. Good mentors listen first. The problem solves much later. If your mentors and mentees have a habit of immediate problem solving, see if you can help them be better listeners and problem explorers. Because this training is for mentors, okay? What you're going to do after this is you're going to be training other mentors and mentees. So this is important things to remember. Okay? Number two, building trust. The more that your mentors and mentees trust you, the more committed they'll be to your partnership with them, and the more effective you'll be. This trust develops over time if your mentors and mentees observe certain appropriate behaviors on your part. To become trustable, you must keep confidences shared by your mentors and mentees. Spend appropriate time together, Follow through on your promises to them. Respect your mentors and mentees' boundaries. Admit your errors and take responsibility for correcting them. Tactfully share your feedback. Are dissatisfied with something, so they'll know you're honest with them. Tact is the word. Tactfulness. Okay? Most of us sometimes do not have tact. You know, if you're angry, you're emotional. It was just at the spur of the moment. We just what you call let it go. That's not good. A good mentor is someone, okay, who's tactful. You must always be tactful in everything. Tactfulness is an important element that most organizations look for when they want to promote middle level people to senior management. You need to be able to be tactful. Of course, some people are, rash, some people are what you call ruthless. They just tell out what they feel, what they need. That's not wrong. That's okay, but that's not the right way to do it. A good mentor, or if you want to command the respect of people, you need to be tactful. But again, don't forget, tactful, but honest. At the end of the day, honesty must be made. How you say it is important. Okay. While there are many ways to encourage, and mentors and mentees can differ in the type and amount of encouragement they like. You can compliment your mentees on accomplishment and actions, point out positive traits in addition to their performance and accomplishments, praise them privately, one-on-one, commend them in front of other people. Okay. Comment, okay? Comment means commendation, say good things, okay? Not comment negative things from other people. You get shot, okay? Express thanks and appreciation. Write encouraging memos or email and leave a complimentary voicemail. Be certain that your praise and encouragement are sincere. It's very important. People can see, okay, from your face. Sincerity is something that you cannot hide. It's always in the face. To demonstrate the mentoring skill, know what's important to you and what you value and desire most. Recognize areas in which you are able to perform well. Very concrete examples of behaviors you can perform at a good to excellent level. Identify specific weaknesses or growth areas observed in yourself and the ones noted by others. Set tentative 1 to 5 year goals to reach in your personal life and career. Describe accurately the reality of your abilities and situation. Effective mentors are constantly fine-tuning this self-knowledge, incorporating new feedback and observations regularly. So mentors also need to update their skills, okay? Critical skills for mentors. Okay, what are they? Training, motivation, advice, success, direction, coaching, support. Mentors use several specific competencies in an attempt to help mentees to develop. That's one. Okay, instructing and developing capabilities. Probably all mentors do some teaching or instructing as part of their mentoring. The skill is especially important in formal mentoring. This seldom means that you give formal speeches and lectures. Instead, your instructing will usually be more informal, from modeling specific behaviors to conveying ideas and processes one-on-one in a tutoring mode, right? That's right. A mentor, be a learning broker as you assist your mentees in finding resources such as people, books, software, website, and other information sources. Help them recognize inspiring actions they took in the past and ways to excel again. It's always tempting to tell mentees what to do and in fact to have them follow in your footsteps. Your challenge as a mentor is to ensure that your mentees identify and pursue their own form of greatness. Remember that, not necessarily yours. Okay. Some outstanding mentors use language, stories, metaphors, and powerful phrases to inspire their mentees. Okay. Inspiring. One skill that separates superb mentors from very good ones is the ability to inspire their mentee to greatness. See, I put that in huge red wordings. By setting an example yourself and helping your mentees experience other inspirational people and situations, you can help them onto future paths that excite and motivate even beyond their original dreams. Mentors vary in their ability to be inspiring, right? Okay, again, leadership, integrity, vision, positive attitude, sense of humor, solid communicator, and inspiring, right? Mentors can do inspiring actions yourself, which challenge your mentees to improve. Help them observe others who are inspiring, arrange other inspirational experiences for them, and challenge them to rise above the mundane and do important things in life. Okay. Next, providing corrective feedback. In addition to giving frequent and sincere positive feedback, effective mentors should also be willing and able to give mentees corrective feedback. When you observe your mentees making mistakes or performing in less than desirable ways, you should be direct with your mentees, letting them know what you perceive and providing some better ways for handling the situation. It will probably be better for them to hear it from you than from others. This is an aspect of the mentor's protection skills. Managing risk, you will see that later. Okay, managing risk. Now, one of the first things you can discuss with your mentees is if and how they'd like to receive this feedback. At the same time, you'll be more likely to give feedback if you're invited to do so. Mentors should attempt to use positive, non-derogatory, business-like words and tone of voice with mentees when their behaviors or products are unsatisfactory. Give corrective feedback in private. We saw that earlier on. Okay? Give the feedback as soon as feasible after the performance. Teach your mentees new knowledge, skills, and attitudes by explaining, giving effective examples, and asking thought-provoking questions. Okay. Help your mentees gain broader perspective of their organizations, including history, values, culture, and politics. Demonstrate or model effective behaviors, pointing out what you're trying to do. Help them monitor performance and refocus steps as needed. A key part of your instruction is teaching the mentoring process. Now you can do this by making process comments, pointing out, naming, and otherwise getting your mentees to recognize which aspect of mentoring you're doing at the time and why. Number 3, encouraging. The most valued mentoring skill is encouraging. This includes giving your mentoring partners recognition and sincere, positive, and verbal feedback. Effective mentors encourage their mentees, which in turn helps increase the mentees' confidence, enables them to develop. At the same time, successful mentees make a point of positively reinforcing their mentors, which serves to keep the mentors focused and motivated. Provide genuine positive feedback to your mentors and mentees regularly. Excuse me, my throat is dry. Let me move on. Number 4, identifying goals and current reality. Now, mentors should have a personal vision. We saw that again early on. Specific goals and a good grasp of current reality. As a mentor, be clear on and talk to your mentees about their vision. We saw that again early on. Dreams and career life goals. They'll be interested in your current reality, your view of your strengths and limitations, as well as the current reality of situation within the organization, and one help recognizing theirs as well. Mentor should know his her tentative goal, strength, what developments you need, and the specific assistance you'd like. Okay. Managing risk, I mentioned just earlier on. We saw that. Okay. Now, another distinguishing characteristics of effective mentors is their willingness and ability to protect their mentees from disasters. One of the tasks is to prevent mentees from making unnecessary mistakes as they learn to take appropriate risks. This skill of managing risk builds closely on the core skill of building trust, which we identified earlier on, the skills of trust building. Okay, mentors will help mentees recognize the risks involved in actions and projects, make suggestions to help avoid major mistakes in judgment or action, help them learn to prepare well, get wise counsel, then trust their own decisions and actions. If requested in difficult situations, intervene as your mentees advocate with others. Mentees have identified managing risk as an increasingly important mentoring skill. Risk management. Okay. Today is all about risk management all over the world. Opening doors, number 5. Mentors are usually in a position to provide visibility for their mentees. This means opening the right doors that allow them to meet people and demonstrate to different audience what they can do. Research has shown that when mentors vouch for mentees in the ways mentioned, their work is much more likely to be well received. Okay, remember that, budding mentors, better do that to your mentees. They will love you for it. They will remember it for life, right? Mentors should put in a good word to people who could help your mentees reach desired goals. Personally introduce your mentees to appropriate contexts. Make certain your mentees' abilities are noticed by others. Give your mentees assignments or opportunities that enable them to interact with important colleagues, suppliers, or customers. Suggest other resources for your mentees to pursue. That's what I do in my corporate life. You know, my senior people, all the things that I've mentioned here, many of these things I've already done it with my team. You can check them. Some are holding good positions now, although I've already retired more than 10 years. How cooking was discovered, which means I'm coming to the end of this presentation. I like this, what do you call, story very much. It's a very old story. Probably some of you have heard it. Now, the story, it seems, goes this way. In the old days in England, the English live on the top of the house, and all their domestic animals, what do you call, at the bottom, right? So one day, all the village folk went to another village for a feast. So while they were away for a feast, having all good eating and all that, one of the houses in the village caught fire. So when they got home, they found that one of the houses like this caught fire, and all the animals, domestic animals, the sheep, the cows, the chickens, were all burnt with the house. So all the village got together and helped out to see which of the animals that they can save, salvage. And then one of the villagers was poking the finger and poked their finger, what do you call, in one of the lamb, one of the sheep that was barbecued. Put a finger inside it, and then it was hot, and took it out, oops, and put the hand into the mouth. And when he did that, he found a nice, sweet, what do you call, taste. So according to Charles Lamb, the English guy who wrote the story, he said that, voila, that's how it seems cooking was discovered. This is the best part. You know what happened? After that, all the village folks, whenever they want to have a feast, whenever they want to, what they call, have the meal, what they do is they identify one of their own houses, take a sheep, put inside the house, okay, and they burn the house. Okay, and according to one of these lady professors from Harvard, I forgot her name, okay, in her book, The Challenge of Organizational Change, she said that there's a moral to the story. And the moral of the story is, this is what she said. She says, if you don't know how the sheep gets cooked, you are going to be wasting hell of a lot of houses. Am I right, Raj? This is my favorite, very interesting story, how cooking was discovered. Okay, let me move on. Oh, I'm almost done actually. So I've got this personality indicator. There are about 22 questions here. I will share these slides with Prof. Nada. So those of you who are interested can get the slides from her, and then you can do this. Okay, there are altogether 46 questions. And then you have the personality indicator answer sheet. So if you only have to choose A or B, if you question one, this is the question, okay? Question 1, 2, 3, they are all together 46 questions. So the first row are the questions. Question 1, question 8. So if you have chosen for question 1, for example, you choose A, put an X here. Question 8, if you have chosen B, you put an X here. So you calculate, you add how many between A and B, which column has got more X. For example, B or A has more X, then you bring this letter down. So which means A, more answers in A, that means E. So you bring E down. If there is more answers in B, you go out, you bring, this is the letter I, you bring I down. So similarly, you do for this column. If more on this side, more X on this side, you bring S down. If more B is on this side, you bring N down. Same to with this group. If there's more A on this side, you bring T down. If it's more B, you bring F down. And then same thing here, the G of P. So you will get 4 letters. Okay. You will get 4 letters, which will describe your personality, which will indicate roughly what kind of a person you are. So this is it. If you know at the bottom of it, you get I, S, T, J, if that's what you got, that means you are a systemizer. Okay. You are decisive in practical affairs, traditionalist, dependable, quiet and serious, detail-oriented, practical, stable, thorough, and responsible. Again, it depends. So have a go at it and see which one you are, whether you are INFP, INTP, and that will describe what kind of personality you are, more or less. Okay. All right, I'm done with it. This is also my last slide. You have the fourth unwise monkey. We are used to the three monkeys, right? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Now, all over the world, we have the fourth monkey. You see, the fellow monkey holding the iPhone, they follow and share all evils. So that's the fourth unwise monkey. Okay, there are four ladies who must never be in any meetings. My favorite again. Sorry, what do you call Prof. Nada? Mona, Donna, Fiona, and Mona. Okay. And three ladies who must be in all meetings. Lisa, Inga, and Nada. Okay. So these ladies must all be in all meetings. Why? Why? Because Mona means meetings only, no action. Donna means discuss only, no action. Fiona, fantastic ideas only, no action. Mona, WhatsApp only, no action. So they must never be in any meeting. So these three ladies must be in all meetings. So Lisa, listen, instruct to instruction, and straight away take action. If you are Lisa. So Inga, integrity, someone with integrity, no nonsense, gorgeous, action oriented. And if it's Nada, Prof. Nada, I'm sure she's looking at it. No nonsense, assertive, developmental, and agile. I'm sure those of us who have been so used to Prof. Nada, that's the kind of professor she is. Okay, I'm done with it. I thought that's okay. VUCA, we saw that earlier on, volatile, uncertain, complex. Then you have the ODA, observe, orient, decide, and act. Right? That's it. Thank you very much. Any questions or any violent objections? Otherwise, I'm now handing all this back to Prof. Nada. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor Karudin. It was really amazing. I hope that our attendees have the questions. So please be free and ask the questions. We always want to, Professor Karudin is here and he will answer it. Do we have any in chat? Dr. Rosalinda, what you say? Any question for Professor Karudin?
No questions, but it was very good. I mean, I love the way that you present, and then I love the humor in between it. I love that you really displayed what a true mentor and trainer is, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Dr. Rosalind. Thank you very much.
Dr. Ravi, Dr. Ravi.
It is really a very interesting and a very informative session, Professor Karudin. Really allowed, because we too are sailing on the same boat. Even I too do love doing a lot of acronyms in the training sessions, and I do keep doing the acronyms and start explaining that in a different way. And it is really so nice to see so many acronyms in the training session, because the acronyms makes us to put less effort in preparing the slides and put more effort in explaining them to the participants, so that the participants get the best out of it. Really
Thank you,
fantastic.
Dr. Ravi.
I loved that.
Thank you.
I loved
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Dr. Ravi. Thank you very much.
Dr. Ravi likes the acronyms because he also used it very, so many acronyms that Dr. Ravi also.
Kwong, I can see you, bro.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
boy?
Always amazing and inspiring.
Thank you. Mr. Kwong is my former MBA student. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Great.
Great, great. Nice
I-
seeing so many good people.
I used to
Ambassador.
attend his class.
Yes.
To KL and attend his class.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, from all the way, from Sabah. Sarawak, isn't it?
Sarawak.
Sarawak. He was in Sarawak. He flew to KL just to attend class. That's
Yeah.
how, that to me, that's an inspiration to others. He's willing to do that. Right. Professor Charles, before I forget, happy birthday.
I was about to say that, Professor, because our birthday boy is totally
Our
silent
birthday boy.
today.
Our birthday boy. Now we can see him live. Prof. Nada,
Right.
birthday song to him.
Professor Kerudin, it is early. Now it's hot still in Nigeria.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
he will do it tonight, Professor
yeah.
Charles.
Oh, I forgot. You asked it. You are behind us. I'm already here. We are 11:25 p.m. here. In what do you call, in another half an hour, it will be Sunday.
Faiza,
Professor
dear
Sharifin, you are
Faiza,
keeping
any
Christ.
question?
Demonstrate
No,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
very
have
good,
any
outputs.
question, but I would like to say that that was wonderful presentation and it was so smooth and easy that anybody can go to it and have that total understanding by their own. So it was wonderful. And another thing that you asked for to select that pattern like triangle or the rectangle or circle. But I put circle and triangle. I mean, you know, if you started, because I know, because I have these two
You
things.
shouldn't do that. You are cheating. You should choose
It's
only one.
not cheating, but I did it before you asked for.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
just,
yes.
so
Yes.
then I realized that these two things is like similar to me. Like both I have, how you want to define it?
Yeah. Okay. Prof. Faiza. Thank you. Thank you, Faiza.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In fact, Faiza ma'am, our
Yes, sir.
our intuitions automatically makes us to sail to the same spot.
Yes.
Miss Purnima, any question, any comment?
Actually, I joined late, couldn't follow. I'll be following the video that I hope you people will be sharing. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
It will be every
That's all right.
recording. We will
I
have
was
every
little lost.
recording. Yes, and
Yeah.
today also, Dr. Snikta will put tonight from today also. So,
Thank
what to say? Professor Kerudin, brilliant, outstanding. Tomorrow, we want to thank to our founder for this great program, to Dr. Snikta for conducting this. Also, I want to say that we are going with the counselor program, so you are invited also be a counselor by IIU, offering a lot of opportunities. Tomorrow I will continue with the training, so I'm the last tomorrow. So we are on the way to be what? Certified mentor. So that is really amazing, really amazing program, and all programs by IIU. Professor Charles, once again, happy and blessed birthday. The Facebook the Facebook and the social media are full of Professor Charles.
Yes, yes.
Photos,
Thank you very
videos.
much.
You
Thank
are
you.
the main. You are the main from yesterday on the Facebook.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. So
Thanks.
if we don't have questions and nothing, we will finish
session.
today the session. So see all tomorrow at the same time on this great IIU stage. Till tomorrow, stay safe, stay blessed, and let's continue learning tomorrow together.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Have a
Yeah,
nice
thank
day.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.